All this light, light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light, light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light, light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light, light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, I want tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, I want tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, I want tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, Hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light, light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light, light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light, light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, I want tonight is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, I want tonight is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, I want tonight is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, I want tonight is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, these lights, the light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, I want tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights, the light up the town. When I'm all alone.
Hello and welcome back to Rolling Dirty. I am your humble DM, Alex Palmer, and welcome back to A Mad, Mad World. First of all, how dirty are you feeling?
Absolute filth.
That's what
Yeah,
we
hella
like.
dirty this week.
Yeah. My hands,
Excellent.
Yeah, hands are
Actually, I
covered
say
in
that
blood.
I've had a fresh trim, so I'm actually going pretty crisp and clean, but still dirty at the same time.
Yeah.
Clean with room to get dirty. That is what we like. Previously on A Mad, Mad World, we met Felix, an orderly seemingly from another world, who was knocked out and taken back to Alfred's, held in the guest room, which turned out to be a kind of torture chamber. Felix confided to a point, I guess, to Alfred and Stanley, recognized them both, and tried to run. But not before saying that, revealing that destinies for all of these characters have been laid out before them by what he called the Fates. A mysterious letter arrived. I should say as well, our players choose to kill Felix, an innocent bystander. And our thoughts and prayers are with Felix and his family.
I think we'll call it suicide by cop because he refused to answer the questions that we asked him.
I
appropriately.
also wasn't there. There's
If
a
that helps you sleep
big
at night.
asterisk
Did I
around
get
the lead.
deputized? Did I get
Hey.
deputized the last one? Let's go.
Okay, if that helps you sleep at night. Anyway, we find a mysterious letter from the Gopher Network saying that there's new intel on Charlie. Took some of our players no time at all to figure out what the cipher was. So well done to those people. And then our players decided to go back to the Cotton Club to explore where this Felix has come from, to find out about the Fates, and to find out potentially what is behind this world. We meet our adventurers who have just stepped through the threshold of the door. The metal door has closed behind them. Lights are starting to go on. I have the order that you've stepped through in. Who stepped through first? We've got Stanley Grimes, no?
I'm pretty sure it was me. That sounds like something I would do.
I'm at the back. No chance I'm going through there first.
Then Archie, then Tony. The lights start coming on and you start seeing a corridor in front of you. Now, Tony, you're at the back, so you'll get the best view of this. the lights start turning on, and they keep turning on, and they keep. Alexa, stop. Always listening. Always listening. They keep turning on. They keep turning on. You hear the buzz of the light. It gets bright, so bright that everyone can't see, and then silence. You close
Right.
your eyes, and when you open them, Tony, you are stood in a familiar setting. You're stood in the hallway of your grandma's house. You're alone. It's morning. And the bright sunshine, as you open, is coming through the window. And as you look away, you look down the hallway and you see a bedroom, which you know to be Grandmother Black's bedroom. You also hear commotion downstairs, people getting ready. And it's a pleasant summer's day. You're alone. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna head into Grandma Black's bedroom.
You head in. This is not the first time you've been here, and in fact, you will know this. Grandmother Black is quite frail. She's quite ill. And you've many a time stood at this threshold of the door wondering if this might be the last time. And as you creak open the door, you see her in bed. She's asleep. And yeah, what would you like to see? She's asleep. Kind of mid morning.
Is there anything in there of any interest to me?
There's
Anything on the sides or anything like that?
yeah, there is a few books that she's reading, endless unfinished cups of tea on her bedside table.
I'm gonna grab some of those empty cups of tea and take them downstairs with me.
Excellent. You grab as many as you can. You go
Is there like a
downstairs.
tray or anything? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a tray. And as
Pile
you
them
enter
all
the
up on the tray.
kitchen,
Take them down.
great. Good grandson thing to do. And as you go downstairs, in the kitchen already, dressed in a suit, is your brother. And he says to you, Tony, can't believe the day's finally arrived. How do I look? What do you say?
You look amazing. You look amazing, Claudio.
Thanks, brother. You got your speech? Got your speech prepared? Don't let me down now. I've been telling you for months you should have written it.
Yep, got my speech all prepared, all sorted.
Oh, all right. Is the old hag up yet?
No, she's still fast asleep, and I'm gonna leave her to it. She needs all the sleep she can get these days.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's getting pretty late. Maybe I don't know if you want to do the morning duty today. Take it off my hands. She
Yeah.
likes lemon and honey in the morning, followed by one of those smoking sticks, as she calls. It's like the cinnamon sticks. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Cool. I'll leave you to it. Is my tie all right? Not too tight.
I'm gonna sort of like straighten it up and just sort of like sort it out a bit, and then give him a pat on the shoulder. Yep, looks good to me.
He goes to leave and make a perception check.
8.
he's sweating a bit. Give me an insight into what you see in your brother.
19.
Is probably the most nervous you've seen him.
Okay.
Do you stop him on his way out, or no? You let him go.
I'm gonna just grab him on the shoulder, give him like a reassuring look. Claudio, you're gonna be fine. You got nothing to worry about.
Thank you, brother. You don't think I'm making a mistake?
No, not at all. If you're sure of it, then I'm sure of it.
But those Salvatores, man. What if? I don't know. They seem dangerous.
They are dangerous, but the best place you can be is with them rather than against them.
For the blacks, and he like puts his arm up.
Smack it like a really crisp, the best slap you've ever heard in your life, and give it like a good shake.
And he looks you dead in the eye and goes, "The blacks never die," and walks out.
Blacks never die.
Cool. So you're in the kitchen.
I'm gonna make her a cup of tea with honey and lemon and one of those cinnamon sticks, and then take it up to her on the tray.
Right. You take it up. You knock on the door. Yes, come in.
Hello? How are you
Tony,
today?
is it that time already?
Yep, got to get up, unfortunately.
That's good.
Fancy a cup of tea?
Oh yes, thank you very much. You are a good grandson.
Well, only the best for you. Only the best.
You're sweet. You're sweet. Is Claudio? Is he up even?
Yep, he's all up already.
You do know that boy likes to. Well, both of you boys like to sleep in. Your naughty little rascals like that. Would never in time for church or any sort of meeting, school. Always up to no good.
I guess we'll learn at some point. We'll learn.
Learn? You're what are you? 25 now? You should have learned by now.
Yep.
Anyway,
just turned 25.
if there's anything I've learned is old dog's new tricks. Stay
What
who
do
you
you
are.
mean? I'm
You're
not there to
Tony
hold.
Black. You are my grandson. And she starts to cry. She's I never
I'm
thought
gonna sit next to her on the bed, and I'll like put my arm around her.
when your grandfather died, one of my silver linings was that knowing that you boys would carry on the name of Black. It is a happy day. I don't want to lie. It's a happy day today, but I can't help but feel your grandfather with me today.
He's with all of us today. All of us. Every day as well.
Yes. And you see her steel herself, and well, thank you for the tea. I'll be getting dressed now, thank you, and sure you don't want to see your grandmother in the nude, as they say. We
Certainly not.
yes. So go, and I'm sure you've got your bits. And you're not even in your suit, so I would get that on.
Okay.
Um,
Right. See you later. You sure there's nothing else I can get for you?
Thank you, Tony. Love you.
Love you too.
And you go out and leave Grandma Black on to get ready. It's about an hour before your brother's wedding.
I'll go and get dressed then, I suppose. Have a little shower, sort myself out.
Great. When you do that, I'm assuming going to be with your brother.
Yeah.
And he, as soon as he sees you, gives you a big hug. Knew it was the right call to have you as my best man. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You even got the flower. I love you, man. Right. Shall we? Shall we go and shall we go do this? We gotta
Let's
take
do
Grandma.
it. Let's
Huh?
do it.
We
Let's
gotta
do
take
it.
Grandma back.
Have we got to?
Yeah. Car's ready. And you go and get Grandma Black. Your grandma is dressed in a like a navy blue dress with like flowers all over them, and she's wearing a black rose, and the same as all three boys, but the black rose is a kind of symbol. And you help her into the car. The car drives off. When you arrive, what I'm going to kind of give you kind of artistic license here. What type of wedding is Claudio having?
Like your classic super flamboyant wedding. Like when you think of wedding, of like the stereotype, that's what's happening.
Great,
Lots
awesome,
and lots of people, big church,
awesome.
flowers everywhere.
So you arrive. You've come from kind of a semi-rural setting where your grandmother lived, and you've picked her up, and you're on the way to, and you arrive at the cathedral. It's a big cathedral. It's a there are maybe 300 different people here, 400 different people here from all walks of life. This is a big wedding. Big in many ways. It's two of the most famous houses coming together in the area. And it's even more important because it's the first time someone who has the Black's name, it's rumored that they will relinquish that name. It's a kind of changing of power from Blacks to Salvatore. So you arrive and make a perception check.
16.
Okay, on a 16, you do your brotherly duties. You kind of hide the groom in a kind of gentleman's bar. There's a kind of big stag's head that's decorated with black and kind of yellow flowers. It's kind of yellow and black is the kind of two houses coming together. And there are wreaths, there's banners, yellow and black. And you leave him with a few of your close friends. And he seems to be a bit more relaxed now. And as he's kind of turns to you and goes, would you mind welcoming the families in? I would do it myself, but I need some Dutch courage. I'll be out there in a minute. Could you just wait out front and just greet the families?
Yep, I'll be right on it. I'll head out there now. Have one for me.
Awesome. You head out, and on a 16, you find a very good-looking girl next to a kind of portly gentleman. He's kind of portly New York businessman type in a kind of cream suit. And you know this to be Mr. Salvatore. He is Carlo, and Carlo. I need to say Carlo Ancelotti then. Carlo Salvatore. I think in my head it's Carlo Ancelotti as a kind of build for the man.
Yeah.
And he's with his daughter Sylvia. Tony, and reaches out a hand, and
Arlo?
give me a insight.
13.
13.
Yeah.
You're not sure whether you should kiss this hand or shake it. What do you go
I'm gonna
for?
shake it. I'm gonna shake it.
He gives a firm grip. How's your brother?
Yeah, he's okay. Little bit nervous, as you'd expect, but excited. Most excited I've seen him in a long time.
And why wouldn't he be? Becoming a Salvatore, probably up there with
With becoming a black.
with becoming a black. I like your confidence. Have you met Sylvia? My
I've
second
not
wife.
had the pleasure.
Hello, I'm Sylvia. I'm pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm gonna hold up my hand as well.
Charmed. So is there a Miss Black coming with you?
No, not currently. No.
Oh, that shocks me. Okay. And as you go on to talk about small talk, you're meeting this person for the first time. Out of the corner of your eye, you see your grandma arrive with some help. She's there.
I'm gonna head over to her. Excuse me, guys. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sylvia. Nice to see you again, Carlo. I'm just gonna go and help my grandmother out of the car.
A gentleman.
Always.
I'll catch you later.
See you later.
Cool. You go and help your grandma. And you see your brother coming out, and he's kind of filled your place. He goes to the Carlo, shakes his hand, and does the kind of civil things to do, and it gets time for the wedding. So the wedding comes. It's a beautiful ceremony, very ostentatious. At one point, there's confetti, yellow and black confetti that's released with two doves as they kind of do their vows. As they sign the pen, the pens are the most eloquently gold and black, ornate things. Just the detail on this wedding is insane. And at the party, you the reception, you're sat next to your grandmother. Make an insight check.
Oh, 5. Damn, not one. I'm not very insightful today.
Good, that's fine. It's just a normal wedding.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. What are they having at the meal?
A bit of duck breast.
Duck breast, yeah, I like that. It's
It's a wedding meal,
10-course
isn't it?
tasting menu, and everything is paired. And it all looks either yellow or black.
That's gangster.
They've gone big on that theme. The meal's coming towards the end. We're just before the speeches. And your grandmother reaches over and touches your arm. Tony, would you come outside? Need some air.
Yes, of course, of course. And then I'm gonna like help her out of her chair and just help her up.
On your way out, you find there's kind of cloakrooms and stuff. You see her dart is maybe the strong word. She moves quicker than normal into a room to the left, where you can see it's kind of morning. It's where the guests met to start the day. It's a quiet space, and she sits down on a kind of chaise longue. She's not well. She goes to speak. Give me an insight.
24. Nat 20. Oh, nat 1 and a nat 20 back to back.
Wow,
Damn.
that's a dirty roll right there.
Yeah.
Was it a nat 20 or a dirty 20?
Yeah, nat 20, yeah.
Oh, okay.
24.
She goes to speak, and you see a bit of smoke leave her mouth.
Whoa.
And again smoke.
Everything okay? You all right?
We haven't got long left. You remember what I told you about my okay, Tony. Bit of charades for you. Clever little. Remember morning where?
House?
Okay. Yes. Remember what I told you, and you see her eyes roll back. I told you everything. I told you everything I know. Okay, and she grabs you and goes, "You remember? Tell me you remember."
Yes. I remember. I remember.
Roll a history check.
20, dirty 20.
You remember that there is an object of magical significance there, but you cannot remember what or where it is. And I'll give you a bit more on that. You also, this is not the first time you've seen this. This is a curse that's been put on a witch. And you remember that the curse itself tricks the mind into thinking that the person has lived alternative realities or has done things in their life that they haven't done. I'll just leave that with you. So, I've told you everything I know. This is, and she kind of looks around. Another tactic. Who did this? And you see another smoke, and it's getting more.
Who did what? Curse?
Yes. I've told you, Tony. Don't play the fool on me now, boy.
Carlo? It was.
Killing us.
It's him. Okay.
Marry Sylvia. Marry Sylvia. Take them down from the inside.
Of course.
You have my word.
That's what you want. I will do it.
They'll give you the casino. That much I know. Take it down. Take
All
it.
the way to the ground, piece by piece, brick by brick. For you, for all of us.
Axe. Never.
Die.
And as you
Never.
say die, you feel her body slump against you, and her head rests against your shoulder on the chaise-longue. And you look out of the window. It's so bright. You look directly into the sun. You're back in the corridor. Okay, that happens. Well, I'm gonna leave you there. That's Tony.
Fucking hell.
As we go back to the lights getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And you hear a buzz of the lights. And then in a moment, instead of light, all you can hear is the frequency of the buzz. The boop, 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 boop. And Archie, we come into your story. We are 5 years previous. But it's still light. We're in Chicago. And you're operating. You've just finished an amazing operation. You saved a girl's life. And you get a crash call on coming through to your room. You get a nurse going, Dr. House, we got another one. It's a crash call. Red emergency. We gotta go now.
All right, let's go. What's the emergency here?
Room 3. She's kind of talking on the way as she's going. Room 3. Female, 21 years old. In the second trimester. It's a breech birth. She's come early. We need to do something.
Okay, right. Let's get me down there now. I need some oxygen. I need some blood. Get me some gloves. I need a fresh coat. And my God, get me some smokes as well.
Awesome. She has this. She's by the time you've said smokes, she already has lit one and given it you already. The frequency of smokes is so frequent that she already knows that's going to happen. You enter the room, and the woman is beside herself in pain. She's like, "Get this thing out of me!"
Hey, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I just need you to keep breathing. Okay, you're doing a really good job here. All right, I'm just gonna take a look. Nurse, can you just pull a curtain over here? All right, and I light one up. All right, let's see what we're dealing with here.
Okay, give me a perception check or a medicine check.
Perception's 23. I'll give you some medicine. If I'm looking like medically at what's wrong.
What are you talk to me about what you want to look at in this room. Like, what are you looking at first?
I'm looking at a vagina. I don't want to.
Cool.
I'm looking at her. I'm feeling her body. I'm calming her down. I've got nurses that giving her oxygen. I'm smoking, and I'm seeing what's up. I'm making sure the curtain's there. I've closed the room. I want 2 of my best nurses on hand here. Okay, let's put her on some pain relief. Get her on some morphine now, and let's see. I kind of like strap on some gloves. I got a lab coat on. I'm like, let's see what the issue is here.
Did you say perception's over 20?
Perception was 23. Yeah.
Yeah. So next to her is who you assume is the husband. He's a burly guy. He's wearing a baseball jersey. He's in shorts. And sort of odd for the season. Kind of doesn't look at it works out, but kind of not very muscular. He's also smoking, and he's kind of sat in the chair by the bed and just looking at you. He's like staring you down.
I presume you're the father of this child. Is that right?
I bloody hope so. You gonna get it out?
I'm gonna try my best. How many months pregnant is she? Say
6 or 7. Lost count.
how many? 57. You
6 or 7.
Can you be 6 or 7? Can you be a bit more precise? Do you know?
7. I don't know.
And how is she
Isn't that
being?
your job?
All right, look, we can. I'm trying to save your baby's life here, and maybe that of your what I assume is to be your girlfriend's. I'm happy for you to be in the room, but I really need you to cooperate because we can make this go a lot easier.
What, do you want a hand pulling it out?
I don't need a hand from you, sir. I just need you to keep your mouth shut and let me do what I've got to do. I'm the best there is at this.
Is that so? And he lights another cigarette. Cool. Give me a medicine check with advantage.
It's 11 and 14.
40.
Having an off day.
You're having an off day. Maybe it's because you've just come from another. Cool. As it currently stands, you know that this is very dangerous. And on a 14, you have a feeling that it's so dangerous that you might need to be making a decision later on.
Okay.
Of who to save. But yeah, it's not got to that yet, but you have a feeling that it could be. So the nurses are there. They've put morphine in. You've got a better look at it. Just gonna give a quick roll. The nurse, as she's kind of looking for the where to put the IV, basically the morphine, she uncovers some bruises on her arm.
Okay. And she tells me about this.
No, she shows you, kind of very stealthily. The guy hasn't seen that you have seen it.
Oh, Rod, he's probably knocked her up something. All right. I look at the patient. What's your name, sweetie?
My name. She looks to the guy. My name's Scarlet.
Scarlet. That's a beautiful name. You're doing just fine, kid. Okay. I just need you to just be brave. Keep breathing for me, okay, Scarlet?
Yeah.
We're gonna make sure that you come through on this, okay?
Yep.
How
And she focuses her time on you, but also is looking over for like almost confirmation from this guy.
Okay. Is that your boyfriend? Is that your partner, Scarlet?
Yeah, I am.
I'm
More
not
of
talking
it.
to you, okay? Susan, can you get this guy out the room a minute? We don't need him here at the minute.
I'm meant to be here. I'm the father.
This could go south, okay? You don't want to see what happens if when things get a little bit messy, okay?
I'm gonna miss the birth of my child, and you're gonna take me away.
I kind of square up to him like, listen, kid, this is my surgery, okay? This is my surgery room, and I need you out of here now.
Roll intimidation. DC 15.
18. I'm Archibald House. He's a big guy.
Awesome. Where shall I go?
You can just you'll just wait outside to get yourself a cup of coffee. There's some seats right outside, and I'll call you in. I promise you won't miss a thing. But right now, I just need space, and I just need you out of here, okay?
Yes, Doc.
And I
Cool.
open the door. You'd be fine right there, okay? There's a vending machine. You know, get yourself a Coke, get yourself some coffee. Could have Coke here in the 1920s, but
It's
get
a
yourself,
vending machine, man.
get yourself a coffee.
Cool.
I shut the door, and I come over to I kind of the head nurse, and I kind of like whisper in her, and I was like, you know, I'm a bit suspicious of this, you know, the bruising, his attitude. You know, I'm gonna talk to Scarlett and see if she'll open up to me a little bit. And I just assure Scarlett, like, look, Scarlett, everything's gonna be okay, but I really need you to be honest with me now, because your life's at stake, and the life of your unborn baby's at stake as well, okay? So I just need you to tell
Okay.
me, you know, what can you tell me what's going on? Tell me a little bit about the issues you're having, okay?
My name's Blanche.
Okay, Blanche.
I just really want this baby out. I don't want it at all.
I understand
And I
that.
know you can't do anything, but
Is it really hurting you, Blanche?
yeah.
Show me, and I kind of like look, and I kind of see, I kind of feel around the area, I kind of see what's going on, and I kind of go over to Susan. I'm like, yeah, that baby, that it's in breach. I kind of I rub my hands on it, like, if this thing's gonna come out today, and I kind of whisper over to my head nurse. I take her into the corner, and I just say, look, when that thing comes out, it's gonna rip that mother open too. I've got to, this poor kid, I've got to save her.
You know, if you do that, the kid's not going to survive. They might.
Yeah.
You know what the medical board will say? They'll say that's a termination. It's against the law.
What do you expect me to do here? I've got a 21-year-old girl beaten and knocked up by God. Who knows that is outside. I've got to.
I'm sorry, Dr. House, but there's 20 other women down the hall in the same situation. What's special about this woman?
I don't know. There's something about this kid. You know, when she looked into my eyes, it was, you know, I could see pain and trouble, and I don't know. It's just, what do you not think that we need to save the girl?
All I know, Dr. House, is the law. And I didn't get into this profession to be starting bending rules. I can't afford to do that.
Fuck the law, okay? There's a girl's life at stake here, all right? And this baby, we don't even know what condition this baby might be in. You know, the baby could die. Scarlett, that's not even her name. Blanche, she could die. I'm making a decision here. This is my surgery. Lock the fucking door. We're doing this. Lock the fucking door.
Okay.
Okay, this is how it's going to go down, all right?
And you see her walk out of the room, close the door, and lock the door. You are the only person in this room. It's you and Blanche.
Okay.
If you're going to
Blanche?
do this, you're going to do it on your own.
Okay, Blanche, sweetie. All right, I'm just going to give you a little bit of this injection, this serum here, okay? It's going to put you to sleep. You're going to be out for about an hour, maybe 2 hours, okay? But that's plenty of time. And when you wake up, okay, things are going to be a lot better. I promise you, okay? We're going to...
Okay.
Do you trust
I don't
me?
want to die. I don't want to die.
You're not going to die, Blanche, okay? Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Okay, and I inject Blanche with this injection, this serum.
Cool.
And I proceed to cut her open,
Sure.
cesarean.
Give me a medical check with advantage.
Oh, nat 20.
Cool. You do it seamlessly. You could have done it blindfolded.
Smoking. You know, I'm
And
cutting away.
and on a nat 20, the risk to the mum now is 0. Like
Cool.
you've saved on a nat 20, you've saved her 100%.
All right.
So and also on a nat 20, I'm going to say on a nat 20, there's a small chance of the baby surviving too. Very premature, but it's still alive at least. you know, as a kind of medical professional, that you can't do both at the same time. So now is your opportunity to call people back in or make a decision, at least a quick medical decision.
Okay, I see the condition. Medical science is not as far now. But sorry, in the 1920s, I see the child, and it's so premature, and it's almost like it's deformed, and it's not. I realize that as I cut the umbilical cord, I have to make the decision now, and I need to get Brian. My attention now has to be on Blanche.
She reaches out for the baby.
Oh, she's woken up now, is she? At this point,
Oh no, sorry, you did put her asleep. Yeah.
she can wake up, but I've got
No.
the baby, and I realize
No.
that Blanche is starting to lose a bit of blood still, though.
Yeah.
And my attention now must be on Blanche and stitching her back up.
Where do you put the baby?
I lay the baby down. I've made like a I clear a space, and I lay down some towels, and I just put the I say baby. It's well, it is. That's what it is. Let's not get too religious about this. I put the baby on the baby on some towels, and I cover and I just cover it. Like, I know it's not going to survive, but nevertheless I still cover it in a little towel, and immediately my attention's back on Blanche and making sure that, you know, she gets stitched up. I'm checking her monitors, her heart, blood, everything like that.
Right. On a nat 20, you do all of that stuff. It's probably going to be a few hours before she wakes up from the anesthetic. So, you've got the kind of politics to solve here as well.
Okay.
With husband or partner.
I inspect their body. I can see that there is bruising. It looks like she's been beaten around a little bit. I kind of get a sense that she's a victim of abuse. This could be a child of, perhaps, you know, the baby might have been forced on her. I kind of brace myself. I out of my lab coat, my surgeon coat. I kind of take a hip flask. I take a swig. I pop a pill, and I go out and I unlock the door, and I face the music.
Right. As you go out, you see him drinking a coffee, and he's chatting up one of the nurses.
Hey, buddy, you care to know how and I refer to her as Blanche. You care to know how Blanche is doing?
Son of a bitch. Yeah, go on. Boy or girl? I assume you did it right.
The baby didn't make it. I had to make a decision. It was the baby or Blanche.
You fucking what? Was it a boy or a girl?
It was a boy. It would have been a boy. Look, I know it's not easy, okay? But Blanche will live, and she'll get through this.
You know what you did was illegal.
I know what I did. What I did was I saved a girl's life.
He gets up. The girl he's talking to kind of sees the tension and leaves. And he starts walking towards you. And he's angry. What you did was illegal. And I won't stand for it.
Look, you gotta listen here, all right? The girl was about to die, all right? I stand by what I did, and if I could do it again, I'll do it 1,000 times over, all right?
Say that again to my face. And he pulls the lapels on your white doctor's jacket and like puts you against the wall. Say that again to my fucking face.
I would do it again in a fucking heartbeat.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah. 17 hits.
He
17 hits hard.
okay. He punches you across the face and knocks you out.
Oh shit.
Um, the world goes to black. You kind of in the blackness, you come round to the kind of corridor that you're in, and then you go back further. You go back again, and this time you're in New York, and you get a ring at the doorbell, and it's Blanche.
Hey, don't I recognize you from somewhere?
Um, I don't- I maybe I'm uh I'm Blanche Dubois. You saved my life. You might not recognize me, but the scar on your forehead tells me you might recognize my ex-partner anyway.
Oh my god, it's you. And I embrace it, and I was like, I'm so glad you made it, and you're looking so well.
Thanks. I didn't just come here to say thank you. Um Mitch Mitch he just got out of jail, and um I don't have anywhere to go.
I'm not surprised. He sounds like a real piece of work. I'm sorry I couldn't find you after when I came to the hospital. They found out what happened. I guess Mitch had told the chief nurse, and they kicked me out there immediately. So I couldn't even check on you to make sure that you pulled through. But my God, am I glad to see you. If you got nowhere to go, then just do you want to come up to my apartment, and we can talk things through.
I'd love that. And as you're sitting having coffee in your apartment, she reveals that, 1 minute I was in pain, looking into your kind eyes. The next minute I was waking up and I was back in my apartment, and Mitch was there, and I didn't have the baby, and I didn't know what happened.
It's a screwed up system, kid. They would rather me run the risk of having you both die than doing what I did, and I just can't quite make sense of it.
You're a good man.
I
Know that? You're a good man.
I like to think so, but the law doesn't say that, does it? Not when they revoked my medical license, and now I'm doing street surgeries for criminals. I'm starting to think, what am I good? What does it mean to be a good man? I just don't know.
What does it mean to be a good man? I know you are one. Never forget that.
Yeah.
And you and you go back into the kind of the lights turning on. We get that pitch of the lights. Yeah, and then you hear the bulbs smash. Next in line is Alfred.
No, I cannot. I can't. I cannot.
Darkness, silence. You hear a knock at the door. You're in your bedroom in your New York apartment. Winston's there. Sorry. Make an insight.
Okay. 15.
What you needed. You so every morning you ask Winston to come and wake you up. The morning call
Mhm.
is with what? Just give us an insight into what you'd get.
Ooh. I think if it's me the age I am now, I think Alfie's just like he just lets go and he does it. He wants all the sweet things. So he's like a French toast kind of guy. You know, he wants his French toast, his OJ, with maybe like a shot of espresso, something like that. Like just just to psych himself up.
Zhuzh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
little zhush, little zhush.
love that. That is an excellent choice. Well, today he has none of that, and it's weird. And as you wake up, you notice that he's not carrying anything.
Winston, you know, where's the food?
We need to go now. There's been a fire at the Bower. And the Bower, you know, is the home address of Alexandra.
Yeah, I don't give him a response. I just instantly jump out of the bed. I throw on, I probably not even like my best. I probably just throw on like trousers, a shirt, suspenders, and then the last thing I grab is my hat, and then I bolt out the door. And I grab the keys out of his hands, and I drive.
Nice. Just give me a flat luck check.
Oh well, Alfred's he likes the casino, so 4.
Okay, good. That makes sense. So as you get there, the fire service have got there.
Mm-hmm.
You see this is a big fire. This is this is a big suburban house. It's a detached house. You know, this kind of classic American big driveway. There's a flag outside it. There's it's like triple fronted big house. All of it is covered in flames, and but to the point of like this fire has probably been going on since the early hours, and now it's about 9 o'clock. It's still going.
I run to the closest fireman. I'm like, why are you not going in there?
They're in already. They're in. The fire team are in already. Make a perception check.
9.
You can hear a baby crying.
I look to the windows. I look to see if I can see like any sign of life. Whilst like I'm hearing the baby call.
Yep.
Like, do I see like any movement in any particular side of the house?
Sure. In fact, I was a bit hasty to say that the whole place is on fire. About half of it is on fire, and about half of it is still intact. You can still tell this is the place, but there is the fire is still going strong. Is kind of the sense I wanted to give, as in danger is still present, and you know you've been to this house before. You know that there's a kind of central passageway of this house, and the fire is like coming over onto that central passageway. The right hand side of the building is almost blackened with ash and kind of cinders. The left hand side, as you look, you luckily have that hallway that kind of breaks up. The top of the roof has caught, but that kind of left front is still intact, but you know, smoking and hot. You know that the living quarters are in that part of the house.
I shrug the fireman off. I look to see if there's like anything on the ground like big enough, or even like even if I would be able to pull out like the letterbox, and I just want to like basically throw it through the window that I plan on basically jumping through. I just want to grab something, throw it through, and then just hurl myself in.
Awesome. I'll allow you to do that. You go through and you take 4 points of piercing damage through the window.
Fine. Yeah, I kind of like I pull the suspenders back because they're like cutting into me, and I scream, "Alexandra!"
Make a perception check.
21.
You hear her shouting from upstairs. I'm here! I'm here! Let me out! I'm here! Help!
Yeah, without thinking, I pull my shirt over my mouth, and I begin just like warding through. I try and grab like, I don't, if I'm in the living quarters, maybe there's like a throw or something that I can like, I basically just want to put any type of like covering over me as I like try to
Sure.
brace through.
You do that. You take... How much health have you got total?
Well, it depends if you think how much health I would have at this point of Alfred's life.
I'm going to say you've got half of your health.
Half of my
as you-
health, so I would have 23 normally. I lost. Did you say 4 before?
Yeah.
I'm on 8. I'm on 19, and then whatever you're about to give me now.
Yeah. You take another 5.
Okay, I'm on 14.
You see where this is going. You run in the direction of the stairs. You understand on that perception. You understand it's above you.
Mm-hmm.
There is a burning bookcase, stopping you going up the stairs. You have 2 choices. You can find another route, or you can attempt to jump over or move the bookcase yourself.
Would I know another route, like realistically?
History check.
16.
Yeah. Okay. So there is a. You know that there's a long back garden, and you think potentially if you were nimble enough, you could potentially climb up the outside of the building and into the first floor. But that would require athletics.
I think Alfred at the age he's probably at now he's probably a stronger man than he is, and I think if I'm hearing her there, I think my attempt would be to like clamber over it, would be just to like try to get on top of it, like maybe try to pull it down, just to try and make way. But I don't think I would physically try to like hurl it. I think I would try to push it out the way and maneuver around it.
Oh, give me an attack roll.
An attack roll, you say?
Yeah.
I'll do my
A standard attack roll.
I'll just do my dagger. Not good. 5.
Oh. You take another 2 points of damage.
I try again.
Make another attempt.
Nat 1.
You take another 3 points of damage.
I try again.
Yeah.
Fuck. 6. I've rolled a 1, 2, and a 3.
Wow.
You take another 1 point of damage.
I try again. 17.
17, you move it.
Yeah.
And you go up the stairs. Okay. You hear the screams come, and you go to her voice. Her voice. She's trapped behind a door. She goes, "Help me! I'm in here! I'm in here! Please help! Help! It's so hot! Help!"
Step back from the door.
Alfred, is that you?
Yes, it's me, love. I need you to step away from the door, okay?
Alfred, you're not gonna move it. The ceiling's come down. The door. Find Charlie. Find Charlie now.
Where is he?
Nursery.
I'm just gonna.
She can get her hand through, but there's nothing else. Like it's like a tiny gap.
Yeah, I like grasp her hand. Can I see her through the door?
You can see her, but you can't. It's like, yeah.
Yeah,
She's trapped.
Yeah, I just hold her hand. Okay. Can you get to the window?
Yeah. Okay. Get Charlie out now.
I'm coming back for you. And I kind of like struggle to let go. I'm like shaking to like try and pull away.
As you turn away, a bit of the ceiling falls on you. 2 more points of damage.
Okay, I'm on 6. I assume I know. Is it just on the other side of the hall? I know the nursery. Yeah. I just go through. Just without the attempt of like seeing if it's locked or closed. I'm assuming the door's closed. I just try to put my foot through it. I just like try to kick straight through it.
Give me an attack roll.
It might be easier for me just to roll athletics, even though it's really bad.
Yeah.
I fucking know. I'll just roll attack. 6. Oh my god.
Okay, you take another 3 points of damage. Just
Uh,
the heat, smoke. You're getting exhausted here.
Fuck. Oh. Damn it, this is pre-Magic Alfred as well. Shit. Yeah, I try again.
Oh, give me a roll.
18.
Yeah, the door opens. You find Charlie there crying.
Yeah.
The room is full of smoke.
With my mouth covered, I just grab him in and whatever like covering he is, and I put him into whatever like shawl I'm wearing, and I hold him just like everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Is this my out of curiosity? Is this my first time seeing Charlie?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I just take a second to look at him like under the covering as like I can imagine under the covering like there's almost like a clearing of like no smoke, and I just like I don't know, I want to just try and look him dead in the eyes, like just and just try to I just stare at him for a few seconds, and then I take a big breath, and I try and take the cleanest gulp of air I can, and make my way outside as quickly as possible.
Cool. You take one more
Fine.
piece of burning damage. I'm gonna roll a d4.
Okay.
You're on how many points?
2.
You take 1 point of damage. That was the only roll possible for you to stay alive. You make it outside. Singe, you got 1 hit point left.
1 hit point left. Yeah, I feel like this might have been the moment in my life where I probably took my like injury to my leg, which like kind of like hurt me a bit, and I just like run to the closest like fireman possible, and I just say, I'm like, hold the boy, and like I attempt to go back in.
You can't go back. Sorry, you can't go back in.
Yeah, I just like I try to like brush him off like if I can, like I just try to like get off me.
Okay, you roll on opposed athletics. He rolled a nat 20.
I'm a 5. I've got 0 to strength. Well, I might have more strength at that time, but yeah, regardless, it was a 5.
And as he restrains you, he kind of is pulling you away, and the guy's getting more kind of medical attention to you and Charlie. You hear kind of floorboards fall as the house kind of falls in on itself due to the weakness of the fire. You say anything to Charlie?
I feel like in the moment I'd probably not be looking at the child. I reckon I would have probably handed him off, and I think realistically I'm probably looking at the house, and if I see it come down, I think my body just goes dead and like just limp, and like I just hit my knees to the ground.
Make a perception check.
13.
You didn't hear Alexandra's husband anywhere.
I just look at all I do is like look at my hands, where like the hand in my right maybe is like slightly cleaner, where like the sweat off each other like kind of like rubbed off as I was like holding her hand, and like that's the only hand I'm just looking at it, and I just like clench my fists, and just let out a scream.
As you scream, in your mind's eye, the scream starts off as an angry scream, and you're racing one of your race cars with Charlie, 18, sat next to you, and you've just done a personal best on one of your favorite race courses.
Oh my
Awesome,
god!
awesome!
Holy
Told
shit!
you you'd beat it.
I don't like those Germans, but they know how to make a car. That's all I'm saying.
Cool. Well, suppose I'll be getting home.
No, Charlie, you know, you can stay out for a little bit longer, my boy, huh?
Roll insight.
15?
No, Alfred. I'm gonna go.
Do I
Charlie's
know?
angry.
Do I know the day? Do I know what day it is?
Yeah, you do know what day it is.
I feel like I've probably had a few, maybe a couple of episodes, maybe previously with him, and I just like tightly hold the back of his neck and put him in. I'm like, you're not alone, all right? You've got me now, okay?
He shrugs you off. On that insight, you understand that he's angry. Angry with you.
Oh shit. Okay. What is it? Did I do something?
Did you do something? If it wasn't for you, I'd still have my parents around.
Charlie, I told you. There was no other way. If I could have saved your mother and your father, I kind of like grit my teeth a little bit to that bit, because I kind of grit my teeth to the father. I'm like, I would have saved them both, but it was too late when I got there. You know, the firemen had been there for hours, and they didn't make any progress. I luckily got to you, or else you wouldn't be here.
How many firemen? How many firemen, Alfred? You tell the story every single time. How many firemen were there in the area?
Charlie, listen, that's not important. We don't need to worry about, the semantics. You're alive, and we did what we could. It was a horrible accident what happened to your parents, and I wish we could.
Was it?
What's that?
They said it was arson.
Charlie,
they said it was arson.
You think I would have done this?
I don't know anymore. All I know is that I've not got any parents, and I spend my Saturdays riding around a track, but God knows why, with a guy I don't know, tends to be my mentor. Well, I mean, what is this kind of sordid Saturday for you, riding around with an 18-year-old? What are you doing?
Charlie, I kind of like just start, like, I don't know, I keep like pulling back on like the day of what happened, and maybe things I'm not wanting to tell him, and things I want to say to him now to try and ease his pain. And I just say to him, Charlie, if seeing me on, the Saturdays doesn't work for you, then I understand, and we don't have to, spend this time. I consider you one of my closest friends, regardless, of how old you are. You're like a kindred spirit.
Friends.
But while he's thinking that, I put the keys in his hands, like, and I'm like, I know it's not your birthday yet, but take these. Don't care if you don't be, whatever. If you're mad at me, go, drive the car into a ditch if you want, but it's yours. You take these, and take the rest of the weekend, and I'll see you next week.
What would she like?
Your mother? She was the most daring person I've ever met. Everyone she, knew and, had the pleasure of knowing her, she just broke everyone's comfort zones. She dared to be more in a world that, restricts so much. And I see that in you.
He looks wistfully out of the window. Looks away from you, and you can tell he's crying.
I pull like Alfred's AS like handkerchief, embroidered. I'm like, here you go.
So soft.
Yeah, well, it's the finest cashmere. I don't know what you make handkerchiefs out of.
You're so stupid.
Yeah. Me.
Whoa. Same time next week.
Same time next week. I'm like,
Hey, Alfred.
I know I said run it into a ditch. Please don't run it into a ditch. Okay, that was very expensive.
Hey, Alfred.
Yeah.
Get out of my car.
Right away. And I slap him on the chest and I hop out. I also feel like hands on hip. I see him peel away and I'm like, wait a minute.
Cool. And then we go back into the corridor. He drives off into the dark. And then finally we get to Stanley. The lights have just gone on. You've just heard the buzz. They've popped with this kind of energy. And you're when you start coming around, you're having breakfast with the Grimeses. Your two other brothers and your parents and your dog. What's your dog's name?
Fido.
Fido.
Yeah.
Fido the dog. Comes and kind of you can hear the kind of tail hitting the chairs as you kind of have dinner, kind of cereal being poured into bowls, the pop of the toast, the smell of coffee, your father reading a big newspaper at the head of the table. Your father asks the boys, so what you fellas getting up to today? And your brother Mickey goes, well, me and Bobby and Stanley are gonna go down to the park and play some baseball. Wasn't that right, Bobby? Yep, that's right. We're gonna teach Stanley how to hit a homer.
How old am I at this point?
Good question. You are 15, 16, that kind of age.
Okay.
Actually, no, you're younger. You're younger. Sorry, you're 14. You're 14.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna hit it out of Yankee Stadium one day.
All right. Just remember, you gotta drop the bat when you're running. Okay. None of this running around with the bat. You look like a maniac. Okay.
I remember, Mickey.
All right. You guys finish up. Have fun. It's remember, Mickey. Hope you haven't forgotten about tonight. Big night, prom night. You got your corsage. Your mom's picked it out. you got a big date, haven't you? And kind of you see Bobby look at you and kind of like try and like make fun of Mickey. Like,
Got a date.
got a date. So you got to be back here. Remember this, and I'm looking to you, Stanley, as the responsible one. Be back here, 6:30. Okay. What time?
6:30 sharp.
All right, get out of here. Um, you leave. You see Mickey and Bobby, gloves, balls. You carry the bat. And you head out. As you leave the house, Bobby takes the bat off you.
What you doing, Bobby?
Stanley, we're not going to be needing that today, all right?
How
And
I hit homeless with no bat.
Stanley, and he kind of stashes it in the bush near your home. We're gonna rob Old Man Mindy's house. His shop. Old Man Mindy. And Mickey goes,
What?
yeah. Old Man Mindy. Stuart at school said Old Man Mindy had this charm of some sort that glowed in the dark. We're gonna go and fucking steal it, okay? Are you in?
I don't know, guys. Maybe we should just go play baseball.
Yeah, he's fucking in. Come on. And they kind of like drag you down. Well, you scared? You scared you're gonna get
No.
caught?
No, I'm not scared.
You scared
I'm
of Old
scared
Man
of crime.
Mindy?
I'm not scared of nothing.
Scared of Old Man Mindy because he's got one leg shorter than the other? Yeah, he is. He's scared of Old Man Mindy.
I'm not scared. You're scared of your ladies. How long it take you to get a date for prom, Mickey?
Yeah, Mickey. How long did it take you? Bet you had to ask her 3 or 4 times. No, it didn't. She said yes straight away. Not what I heard. Isn't that right?
Yeah, she said that you got bad breath.
Yeah.
She's going with you because she got no one else to go with.
Yeah. And then you you gotta walk. You walk. So you see. So you got Mickey, Bobby with you. You've also got Rick, and Rick is Mickey's friend, and Rick is the type of kid at school who would bring a switchblade because he thought it was cool. Like a little bit out there, but a little bit dangerous and a little bit volatile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's waiting on the street corner with you with said switchblade.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper to Bobby. What's Rick doing here?
I don't know. I thought it was us 3. And you see Mickey kind of like slap hands with him. He's kind of said, "All right, the Grimes boys are in town. Watch out, Old Man Mindy. Am I right?"
Yeah, Rick. Okay.
You don't want to go and play mini league or something like that? Saturdays. Not
Well, I mean,
gonna.
actually that is what I want to do, but whatever. I ain't afraid. So
You're not afraid, huh?
no.
Not afraid of this? And he kind of puts the knife up to you. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Make him stop.
Bobby kind of cuts in and goes, "Whoa, okay, we're on the same team here." So you arrive at you. So just to paint a picture, there's a kind of courtyard with a fountain in the middle, and then on the outside of the courtyard there's kind of small like gift type shops. It's right next to Chinatown. It's a kind of this is where the immigrants of the city would land first, and like it's kind of a immigrant heavy community. And there's kind of like lanterns of the adjacent Chinatown, and and you see old man Mindy's shop. It's a Mindy's gift shop. It's a kind of bric-a-brac type gift shop. You're across the square from it. And Rick starts speaking. So he goes, what do you think we just go in there and raid the place? What do you think? Mickey goes, I think we can do better than that. Why don't kind of play with him a little bit? He's, doesn't feel like a smash and grab.
Yeah, obviously not, Rick, you dumb bastard. You think it's two short planks. Go in there and raid the place. What, were you born yesterday?
I like this little guy's style. Well, what would you do then, little mister?
Well, obviously, what I would do, seeing as we're just lifting one thing, is I distract the old man, and then one of us takes it whilst he's not looking.
Hmm.
That's what I would do. It's like when Mickey went and distracted your dad whilst I banged your mom.
This fucking guy, you should bring Stanley every time. Fucking hell. And you can see like the jaw in his face, like getting some kind of stick back from someone is like the best thing for him. Like you kind of half expected him to punch you, but he's like laughing so hard. As you say about your distraction plan, the other three go quiet, and they're kind of embarrassed that the youngest of the group has come up with the best plan. And they're like, "Oh yeah, okay, sounds like a good plan."
What does this thing look like anyway? What is it with stealing again?
Say that again.
What is it? What are we stealing again? What does it look like?
I don't know. It's some sort of yin and yang thing. It's a pendant, something. I don't know. Stewie told me it's blue. It's blue. I know it's blue. All right. It's blue. It's a blue
Okay,
pendant. If you see it, grab it.
If I see it, grab it. Okay, all right, whatever.
It's
How
supposed
are
to
you
be
gonna
worth like.
distract him? What are you gonna say to him?
Hey pal, it's your fucking plan. You're gonna be doing the distracting, huh? What are you gonna say to him?
I don't know. I guess I say I'm looking for a gift for Rick's mom, and because it's a birthday coming up, and I want to treat her nice.
Hey, how you
So,
know?
so, oh, we talk. So I guess I say I'm looking for a gift, and I yeah, I ask him about some of the things he's got in there. I guess.
Sure. Right. Are you? I'm just dealer's choice. Are you going in as a 4? What are you? What's your tactic?
No, I think he knows something's up. I think I'll take Mickey with me, seeing as you know, he's just got his hair cut and all that for the prom, so he looks like a respectable young man. And yeah, we go in. I'll talk to Mindy. You try and find the thing, and I guess you two's Bobby and Rick. You just wait outside, and I don't know if I don't know if something's up or you see someone coming. I guess we need a signal. What should we do? What's a signal? I guess one of you run in and say there's a fire down the street if you think something's up, and then we'll all make a break for it. We'll run.
Excellent. They all nod, and you go in to the shop. The door has a kind of bell on it. Mindy's gift shop. In the shop, there's kind of it's a small place. You've got 3 main aisles of sort of like cabinet things with glass with all different types of jewelry, trinkets, shiny things, things made from bone, shark teeth. There's a whole wall of like dream catchers. There's a kind of separate corner with like various incense and candles and rune stones. Make a perception check. See, let's see if you can see the charm.
7.
nothing looking like a charm yet from the door.
Okay.
You kind of go. You see the my Mindy go, boys.
Ah, yes. Good morning, sir. A pleasure to meet you. It's a nice day out, isn't it?
It's all right. Yeah. You looking for
Oh,
anything?
could be worse. Could be worse. I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for a present for a lady friend of mine. She's real passionate, but not too bright. Um, that's I'm looking for someone for a lady like that, if I can.
Um. Okay. Very very non-specific of you. Are you only looking for anything? Any jewelry? You want jewelry?
Yeah, maybe some jewelry. What kind of things you got? I see you got some stuff over in the window here. That looks kind of nice.
Yes, we have nice rings. You want to? You look very young to have to give ring. But um, hey, who am I to judge? Love is
Well,
love.
look, I'm just saying it. Don't you know what I mean? When she's not too bright, doesn't have to be nothing too expensive. It could be something
Oh,
on
okay.
the side. She ain't gonna know the difference, I don't
I
think.
know just the thing. I know just the thing. And he goes to the wall and pulls out like shark teeth. Basically, there's like loads of different types of shark teeth. There's a piranha kind of mouth open. There's a kind of skeletal, well, taxidermy type things.
Hey,
You
some
you
of these look like her teeth, actually.
oh
On the,
right. You're
um,
funny. What's your name?
sorry, no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Um, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess can you tell me a little bit more about them? I guess at this point I'm gonna try and check and see if is Mickey doing anything? Is he making any progress?
Oh yeah, I'll see if um he looks over and kind of goes kind of yeah no so these ones are from the Baltic and collected by my family. Brought them over to sell. Um, and
Wow.
then
Are they all from the same shark, or are these
no,
from?
no, no, no. So these ones are from the tiger shark. It lives and he goes into the detail of like this all of the things. And you've got another 2 rows. Good. Um, if you'd like to make a perception check as well.
Yeah. 4.
Okay, so you
That was
don't see
really
anything.
right.
Do you make a persuasion check just to keep his attention? Basically, he's got other people in the shop, but he's enjoying going through the teeth.
Oh, it's a nat 1.
Okay. And yeah, great. So you just have a look. If you need anything else, I would recommend the basilisk. The mini basilisks there. They're very very fond with the ladies back in my country. Yeah, if you need anything, and he
Yeah.
kind of he goes wanders back to.
Sorry. Thank
his
you for your
counter.
time, sir. I'll keep looking. I guess I'll go over to Mickey and be like, "What gives, man? What's going on?"
It's round his fucking neck.
Okay. How did I notice that?
And
How does that-
as maybe it's because you roll so bad. Is you see he's wearing a kind of open shirt. It's kind of 3 buttons undone, and you see it. It's not all visible, but you can see a kind of. It's a white shirt, and you can see kind of a blue, kind of spiral, kind of helix, and it's something that is giving off light. It's very weird. It's like a light source.
Hey, I mean, Mickey, I don't think we can get it if it's around his neck. I can't distract him from his own head.
We really need that thing.
Well, I don't understand. What do we need it for? There's necklaces all over the place in here. We could just take a different one.
It's that one that we needed. And you see your brother really getting worried now.
Mickey, just tell what do I don't know. Help me understand, Mickey. I don't get it.
Um. Oh. We need it for Dad.
But Dad, why? What?
Make a an insight.
20, dirty 20.
He's lying.
Mickey, I mean, I'm not ever asked Dad about his taste in jewelry, but I feel pretty confident that he's not gonna mind if we don't come home without no blue necklace.
Maybe we come back at night.
Mickey, this
I'm
isn't
just
just
thinking. You can see him deep in thought about like how actually to get this object. And you look across the courtyard, and Rick's there. Come on, hurry up!
Mickey. Look. I just want to. You're my brother. I'm worried. What do you? Just I don't know. Tell me what's going on.
Um. Me and Rick, in a bit of a sticky situation.
Or what? Like the other day in your bedroom? You mean?
Okay, no.
Worse.
Jesus Christ.
Stanley, in those gangster films that we watch. No, when you would like to play gangsters.
Yeah.
You know how you say, give me your toy cars or you're not leaving. Yeah, well,
Yeah, I say that all the time. It's my favorite line.
yeah, you say too much.
Thank you for your notes, Mickey.
Sorry. Well, you know how important the toy cars are? Like, you won't let someone leave without the toy car.
Yeah, I think I'm following.
That he's got the toy car. We need the toy car.
Okay.
You see, Rick and Bobby. It should have been Ricky Bobby, shouldn't it? Walking towards you, and they enter the shop. Oh, hello, friends. Friends of yours. Feel free. Are you also here for teeth? The teeth drawer is still open.
Yeah, I think we're gonna pass on the teeth. Look. I think we maybe want to club together for this present. You got anything like real special that you could offer us, Mister?
Real special. I mean, we have these what do you call them? They're catching for dreams. They're on the wall. They're nice embroidery. Top of the range. Kind of. They always catch the bad dream. Don't know
Yeah,
if
could
you.
you maybe get me the one at the very top there? Can I have a look at that one? Way up there, way up there. Can you?
Oh, the top one, the blue one, that right at the top. Okay,
Yeah,
let
that's
me.
right.
I'll go to back. We have step ladder. I'll go to the back. He goes and gets a step ladder.
Okay, whilst he's gone, I say to everyone, okay, we're gonna push him off the ladder, jump on him, someone grab the thing, and then we're gonna run. Okay?
Can I? Stanley Grimes. I never thought I would see the day where
yeah, you
little Stanley Grimes.
hold the knife to his neck, and I guess we take it off, or we cut it off him, or whatever. Whatever you need to do.
I knew I'd find this someone. Puts the stepladder down. Will one of you boys? I've got a bad leg. Can you help the bottom of the chair? The how you say the ladder? You stable it.
Oh yeah. Oh, two of us will do it. Come on. Well, me and Bobby, we'll hold it. Yeah.
Okay, and he gets and he's, back where I'm from, they called me. You know what my nickname was?
No, I don't.
So here I'm Old Man Mindy. Back home, I am Sniper's worst nightmare. He goes up and he grabs the top.
Yeah, and me and Bobby, we like push the ladder whilst he's right at the top, high as he can go. We
Oh no, no, no! And he falls on falls down. You've got him prone. What do you do?
Okay, so me, as hopefully as planned, me and Bobby and Rick all jump like on him. Rick's got his switchblade out, and I assume Mickey is grabbing at the necklace to try and get it.
Yeah. Um,
Grab it, Mickey!
he
I mean,
he
not
gra-
Mickey. Grab it, Richard.
he he grabs it, and he goes to touch it, and it's like hot. It's like as if it was hot, but he does get it off with the knife. He make a perception check.
15.
See if you see this. Yes, he tries to cut it and it won't cut. So he like lifts it over his head. You see that Ricky's got his foot on the guy's neck to like stop him getting up. Four guys able to do that. What do you do?
Run out of the shop, and away.
He's gonna get an attack of opportunity. Does a 16 hit?
I don't.
What's your thing now? As it
18.
stands? I'm gonna say 16 does hit, and he trips you over as you leave.
Yeah.
You take. So we're going half of your actual HP for this.
Yeah.
You take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
You go prone, but I'm still going to say you're in a kind of dash mode.
Yeah.
So you do effectively leave, but you got 4 points damage. Okay. He's gonna do something. That's a miss. Okay, both miss. You hear 2 gunshots go off, and both miss. But you leave, and you all 4 of you kind of go. Oh fucking hey, this is all this for this. I don't even know what the fuck it does. It's so good. You're kind of like high on adrenaline, just like, okay. Shit. What's the time? And you've been planning all day. You've been walking. You've got to get home. Ricky. Rick. Sorry. Goes. You should take it. And like mock ceremoniously goes, you'll give it to my mum eventually, and puts it around your neck. You have the Amulet of Force. The Amulet of Force, the mechanics is whenever you cast a spell or a ranged attack of any sort, you can add a 1d4 damage at any time, as long as it's around your neck.
Nice.
Um,
And I
cool.
say, don't worry, Rick. I plan on giving it to your mother real good.
Um, Rick like punches you in the arm, and you try and not tell that it really hurts. You take two more points of damage, and Rick goes to Mickey. See you in the hall. See you in the hall. And they kind of handshake again. And he goes, "Who are you bringing again?" And who is he bringing again? Who is he bringing to the prom?
I don't know. Molly Turner.
Marley Turner. The Marley Turner from History. The big
Yeah. That's right.
Marley
She's always
Turner.
these.
Yeah, I didn't
That
think you were that kind of
Molly.
guy. Good for you. Good for you. We'll see you at the prom. And you head back home. On I'm gonna give you kind of artistic license. Do you want to do anything before you get home?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, Mickey. What the hell was all that about? I don't get it. Still, I mean, it's cool and all, but I don't know. Why were you? What's with the deal with Rick anyway? You're not friends with that guy, are you?
He's a pal. He don't know. We got talking. He's actually quite cool. You know, I don't know. You won't be interested.
Well, I mean, we just attacked the pensioner, so I feel like maybe we should be on the same page about what we're doing here.
He weirdly you're not gonna believe it. He could tell me exactly what my choices were gonna be on that day.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. You know, you think he's the weird guy at school? So did I. He is. He's really weird. Weird to the point of knowing exactly what time I'd arrive. And then when I did arrive, would mouth along to the words, and I would change in my head what I was gonna say, but he already knew that guy's magic. When I say that guy's magic, I mean that guy's fucking magic. And he said,
Wait, what? Hang on. So you're magic?
magic.
What, like sawing ladies in half, kind of?
No, like mind shit. You know, like mind reading shit.
Okay. I'm not sure I understand, but what has this got to do with the necklace? Why? I don't know. You seem kind of scared in there.
Yeah, we need this. He said we needed this. And I don't think he was fucking around.
I
think
mean, look,
something
I don't want to sound like mom, but if Rick told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it?
you do sound like mom. And she always says bridge. I don't know what is it with bridges with her. It's surely
I
it's
don't know.
cliff. I don't know.
Well, there's no cliffs in Manhattan, is there? So
He told me a story where I asked for my future, and he said I died.
what?
And I believed him, and then I said, "Is there a way to change it?" And he said, "Go and get this." So I believed him. He's there. So we've done a good thing. We didn't kill the guy. We got what we wanted.
Okay.
And,
Uh.
and I'll be taking it back after prom.
Okay. All right. Well,
I need it.
look, Mickey, it's nearly 6:30. We better get back, otherwise, well, you're gonna be going alone to the prom, and that may be worse than death, possibly.
So you arrive back at your house. What do you want to do? You're
Um.
stood outside your house.
I guess let's grab the bat and stuff from the bushes before we go in. Oh, and I'm gonna go like rub some dirt on my knees and stuff, like I've been sliding to the plate.
Very
Uh,
good.
yeah.
Cool. You enter. Your dad is now in his big armchair, still reading the newspaper. Slow reader, like to take it in. And he looks over the paper, goes, "Oh, was it Homer Day or not?"
No, but I hit a triple, and
Hit a
I
triple.
got to slide to the plate and all that. The crowd went wild, Dad. You should have seen him.
Oh, my boy. Dinner should be ready in a minute, and Mickey, you've got to get dressed and eat quickly before prom. Go upstairs and eat. And you see Mickey does it. Tell me this: Did you run with the bat?
No, did I run with the bat? Don't be stupid, Dad. Only maniacs run around with bats. No, I dropped it and I ran as fast as I could.
He looks at you and goes, "You're lying to me."
Okay, look, I took maybe 2 or 3 steps with the bat, and then I dropped it. I think
Oh
it's
yeah,
fine.
that's my boy. It's because you. Hey, old habits. Old
I
habits.
know, I know. I'm trying. I remember. I got so excited I hit it, so it's my fault. So,
Where are my crimes, boys? Dinner. Where are my crimes, boys?
hi, Mom.
Did you hit a homie?
No, Mom, but I did really pretty well. I did good.
Hey, that smile's the only home run I need. Okay,
Well,
sit down.
that's real corny, Mom, but thank you, thank you.
You're a real home run. And there's my boy. I'm gonna cry. Mickey Grimes, look at you.
Yeah,
It's
nice suit, Mickey.
all right. So eat up, boys. Lasagna. Um, and then you hear a doorbell. He goes, "Mickey, that will be for you. I've arranged for Mr. and Mrs. Turner to do the first leg, and we'll pick you both up. 10 o'clock, okay? No later than 10 o'clock." He goes, "All right, Mom, 10 o'clock, fine. Can you go 10:30? No, 10 o'clock is what I said to Mr. and Mrs. Turner, okay? And that's what we will do. We are Grimes, and we stick to our word, okay?" You see Mickey give two kisses to his mum, kind of a hand on his father. Doesn't really look up from the table. And he comes around the back of you. And he gives you kind of a hug and goes, "Good work today, brother.
Thanks, Mickey. Good
And
luck
remember,
tonight.
I'll be taking that bat from you when I get back."
That's fine, Mickey. 10 o'clock, remember?
10
Sharp.
o'clock. 10 o'clock. You hear the doorbell go again. And it goes, all right, I'm coming. You hear the door open, and you hear a gunshot, and you see Mickey's body fall. And that bang brings you back into the corridor, brings you back into the here and now. And that is where we will end this week.
You,
I'm gonna cry.
you son of a bitch.
Well played.
I feel like there's a EastEnders.
Dun
Uh,
dun 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 dun. Dun, dun.
Brutal.
Oh.
And I'm gonna say that you've got the Amulet of Force with you from
Nice.
now. Cool. Okay.
It's a shame that would be useful for Rick's mom.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned next time for a mad, mad world, where we go deeper into. And I promise you, we will explore this world next week. Okay, awesome. Ciao for now.
we all love an origin story.
Bye.
Cool. Finish
Guys,
the
I need
stream.
to pee. I need to pee. One sec.